What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri zone. And we have another story about one player moving out and it's unlocking our entire transfer window. It's not Nico Gonzalez. It's not Douglas Luiz. It's not getting Arthur off the books. But apparently, Savona needs to leave and our entire window can unlock. And in the next 4 to 5 days, we're going to do a madness. So, Savona, closer to Forest. He has agreed terms. That's the big update. There's also a big update on Zhegrova because we have a big risk that he's actually joining Marseille at this moment in time. That could happen, and the price tag for Colo-Muani is skyrocketing for very odd reasons. But before we get into it, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive straight into it. Okay, let's start off with Savona. Forest are interested in Savona. They offered around 11 million euros. We want around 20, apparently. Then Nico came out and he said, we still want 20 million euros, but the offer is 50 million euros plus 10% on a future resale. But again, Juve won 20 million euros. Nico also added that he has agreed personal terms with Nottingham Forest for a deal, I think, worth 2 million euros until 2030. So that is out of the picture. Like, that's not a problem. Savona is okay with joining Forest. He's okay with joining or playing in the Premier League. It's just Juve want more money. When it comes to Savona, and then we'll get deeper into the story, I've said it the entire season. I have nothing against Savona. I do like Savona. Do I think he has something special? No. Do I think other players in that backline need to move out before him? Yeah. Rugani shouldn't be at the club. Kostic, who's going to replace Cambiaso, shouldn't be at the club. These players have no value, but still, the value they have, you need to squeeze that out. Like we did with Diallo, 3 million from Besiktas. It is what it is. He's not good, you take the money. Kostic is not good, you take the money. Rugani is not good, you take the money. Those players need to move out before youngsters with some potential, because I do believe Savona has a potential. Is he going forward? Fantastic. No, he's not. But I think defensively, he can become a very, very solid defender. I do believe that. But because everything is blocked, we're going to do what we always do. Move out the youngsters on a cheap so we can reinvest that money in a midfielder, an attacker, whatever, which we'll talk about in a second. I don't believe the stories about this player is going to unlock. The issue with right now, it's not really, I think, the funds. It's too many players on the books. Now, Savona on the books is cheap, because he has no real write-off value, and his wages are very, very cheap, but he has an offer, like a real offer potentially. Nico Gonzalez, for example, doesn't have an offer. Atletico do not want to move on for a permanent deal, maybe a loan with an obligation, but they also need to move out players. So for the club, it's easy. Move out Savona, and we can bring in the next target. So I don't know what you guys think about the Savona thing. Do you think it's okay letting him go, considering what we have at the back, Joao Mario, and then it's McKennie and Kalulu playing in that position, Nico Gonzalez, if he stays. On the other side, Cambiaso's out, Kostic is playing. I cannot believe it. / I can actually believe it. But is it smart to move out Nicolò Savona already? Let me know in the comments. But the story is that you move out Nicolò Savona, we can reinvest that money finally, and we can unlock the transfer window, which I don't believe. But Zhegrova is an interesting one because Longari, Gianluigi Longari from Sport Italia, who's on top of the Zhegrova news, said Juve's move for Zhegrova is entering in a more concrete phase. They're working to speed up a player's departure, maybe Savona, and make a push and try to overtake Marseille in the race. Nico Shira said the same thing, but he added, well, Nico Gonzalez need to leave, and Marseille are stepping up hard again. They want to get it over the line. Zhegrova has agreed terms with us. He wants to join us, but it's the 27th of August. The window shuts on Monday, I think 6 or 7 o'clock. He's not going to wait another 2-3 days. And if it doesn't, succeed, he's stuck at Lille with no contract. And if he has a big injury, he has no certainties on his contract. He's not going to do that. This is actually madness, what we're seeing right now. Things need to be official soon. I don't want to hear stepping up talks. Are you going to do it? Yes or no? If no, stop wasting players' time. That's what I'm thinking. But the Zhegrova thing is there to be done. Lille will sell. They will sell if you put up the money on the table. And Zhegrova wants to leave. And he wants to join you. So if Savona leaves, is that freeing up the money for Zhegrova? I don't know. Is the club in a good mood and they're telling Atletico, you can get Nico Gonzalez on loan with an option that becomes an obligation if he plays? I don't know. Or if you qualify for the Champions League, I have no idea. That needs to be seen. But things need to step up and need to speed up very soon for this guy as well, Colo-Muani. I mean, we are ready to offer up to 50, 60 million euro a package, 60 million euros, and we already offered about 4 or 5 million euros for a loan deal in January. Is that overpaying? The answer is yes, it is overpaying. I don't care that people say that's the window, like that's the market, the striker market. Strikers are being overpaid. Isaac is going for 130 million. He's not worth 130 million. It doesn't mean that other clubs are throwing away money. We should be doing that. Excuse me. Newcastle are paying up to 60 million euros for a Brentford striker. I never heard of. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're not top strikers and they're paying 60 millions. That doesn't mean we should be doing that because we are not selling those players. If we do not sell players who are not deemed good enough for those premium prices, we shouldn't be playing those premium prices. I like Colo-Muani and I think we need him desperately. We need options up top. But man, you cannot go crazy because if for some reason it doesn't work out, it's a high transfer fee and a high wage. Yes, he has proven himself when he joined us. I do agree. But PSG need to move him out. And yes, they don't want to lose money on him, but still, be creative, figure something out. But Colo-Muani is waiting. Like, he's waiting, and I do respect that because that's crazy. Like, he's risking it all and trusting the club to get it over the line. But it needs to get, it needs to be done. Like, you need to get it over the line, obviously. And at the end, I think we will overpay because we have no other choice. I don't see another choice. Is that keeping Vlahovic maybe? Like, is that the ideal situation? No, it's not. It's not. But is it more ideal to lose that money than spend big on Colo-Muani when you know you're spending, but you shouldn't really be spending that money? I have no idea. What I do know is time is ticking and things need to pick up right now. We need help. We need that ASAP. Like ASAP. It's like it's already a failed transfer window with all the difficulties. I agree that, but in the end, it's failed. We have obvious holes in this team, and we're not even close to getting them filled, all of them. So I don't know. In the comments, let me know what you think about that Savona thing. Would you accept 50, 60 million euros from Nottingham Forest, or do you think we're being too nice again if we accept that? Let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you guys later tonight.